update for this Monday, the 12th of December, 2022, 8:27 a.m. Central Time. So I wouldn't try to make a lot of sense out of whatever happens today. The market's all about evening up, trying to figure out which way to go into the CPI report that comes out tomorrow, then the FOMC, Federal Reserve meeting, and then after that we get the Bank of England, and then we get the European Central Bank and the Swiss National Bank. So you got major bank decisions coming out all week long. It'll make, if you're a currency trader, it's going to give you fits. Be ready for it or don't trade it. It's really simple. On the metal markets, you went up towards the 200-day average and got thrown back in the gold. Doesn't surprise me. Silver is still relatively stronger than the gold market. The copper market probably got ahead of itself in pricing, but China's pretty well committed now to leaving their zero-tolerance policy. Over the weekend, we saw that one of their health ministers said that they are now reckoning and looking at COVID similar to serious flu cases. That's all you got to hear. You understand that? I think I said something like that to you 2 years ago when this broke out. I said, at the end, from everything I read, no doctor at all, but everything I read within 6 months pointed to that. And it said it's a virus, it's going to mutate, it's going to change. Why isn't it like the flu? It's just what it's turned out to be. So let's take a look, if we could now, at the day's events, because there's not much to talk about. The federal government receipts and outlay data will be released this afternoon around 1 o'clock. In the UK, they reported that GDP grew by 0.5% after the May 0.6% contraction. Remember when the Queen died and they shut businesses down, so you got to take that into account. But this was larger than expected. And in the 3 months to October, Britain's economy shrank. This is the important part, by 0.3%. That was a smaller fall than the median estimate of 0.4, so that's not bad. In Turkey, the number of tankers waiting to get through the strait to the Mediterranean fell to 13. Remember, this had been up big into the 20s. It slipped back. If you don't have the insurance papers, over the weekend, Turkey just turned around 4 or 5 ships and said, you got to leave. You're not going through the straits. 5 tankers are scheduled to go through the straits today. And the waiting time, which was up to 6 days a week ago to get through the straits, down to 2.8. I don't know why that doesn't get close to 0. If everybody knows they have to have the papers. You bring the papers with and you can get from there. All right, let's take a look at what we have. So as I look at the marketplace, I'm looking at energy prices. They're trying to give you a rally right now. I'd be watching pretty hard gasoline and heating oil. I think those two markets with the embedded reading are still candidates for a sale. Look at how you shot up in the nat gas. You know why that's occurring, don't you? Cold, a big cold spell, and more to come. Did you see how much snow they have in Lake Tahoe? I heard today 140 inches already. That's going to help, I would think, with the drought situation. If we can get the Sierra, the mountain peaks, really loaded up with snow. Nobody's saying that, but that's going to be a blessing. And I still want to ask a question. When I watch that Egypt can build 29 desalination plants, that's their goal right now. Why aren't along the coast where the water shortages are there in California, why aren't they considering that? Make the people pay for the water. It's pretty simple. But if the technology's there, I would think that's a doable situation. Got to look into that, right, America? Okay. So one of the things I want to always tell you is, what I offer my clients. And, each morning I start off first with the futures. I'm recording typically 5:30 a.m. Central Time, giving you what's going on in Asia, Europe, what's coming to the U.S., trade ideas galore. We go through the charts right then and there, telling you, I think you're a buy, I think you're a sell. This is where I'm right a trade, wrong a trade. Discuss winners, discuss losers. You analyze as best as you can and you move on, all right? That is the idea. On the weekends, we give you the weekly charts. And of course, everything's about combining technical analysis, some of the fundamentals together, giving you the game plan that you might need in order to make better trade decisions. But that's the idea. I'm not managing your money. I want to be the guy you go to in the morning, be it in the futures, the spider, the ETF, looking at all this, covering 40 charts for you, working with it. And remember, I still get this. My subscribers can write me. I will make a special chart for them, answer their questions, whatever they need. I do take out a certain part of every day to do that. All they have to do is write me, and they all have my email address. So how do you get this? How do you find out more? Go to our website. Go under the word research. That's where all this is located. Or you can move your cursor up here, take advantage of it by just giving it a click there, and it'll explain everything to you. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day, and I will talk to you all at the end of the day with our market wrap-up. Take care now.